on what I'm about to share with you here in a moment. But in case for some reason I should drop off, Jacqueline is locked and loaded to pull a couple of cards for you until I can get reconnected. And I do believe we are now live on YouTube. Hello. What I'm about to share with you here in a moment. Welcome YouTube, welcome everyone. So I am Valerie Lewis. This is Tarot Unicorns and Coffee meetup group. We go live every week. If you're on YouTube, I apologize. I'm glad you're here and glad you're watching, but I will not be able to respond to any comments. Feel free to join us on Meetup though, where you can join the live conversation. All right, welcome again, everyone. So on Magical Monday Manifestations, the title is actually very, very informative. We come together on Mondays. We tune into our own magic and we manifest our world instead of reacting to what has already been manifested or what others have manifested. We become creators. We step into our power as a divine creator and we get guidance on how we can manifest what we want out of life instead of dealing with the manifestations of others. So I use cards. I use tarot cards first, and then we use oracle cards. And in between that, I weave in whatever messages come through for the group's highest and best good from spirit. I never quite know where that's all coming from. Sometimes it's coming from interstellar friends. Sometimes it's coming straight from divine. Sometimes it's coming from spirit guides. Sometimes from those who have crossed over. But no matter where the message comes from, or how the message is delivered in a group setting, I do know this: Spirit always gets its message to who it intends to get its message to. So I'm glad you are here today seeking messages, seeking guidance. I'm going to ask that you, on your own, quietly for just a few seconds here, center and ground yourself. And grounding yourself just means bringing all of your attention, all of your focus, all of your thoughts, all of your energy to this present moment, being fully and completely present. Once you feel as if that is in place, once all of your power, as much as you can, is back with you, then I want you to gently ask for what it is you would like to receive, what it is you would like to receive in messages, or what it is you would like to receive from the universe in general. And guidance on how to get that. And once you have sent all of those supplications, asking questions, wishes, dreams up and out to the divine, to the universe, then stop asking, because you can't ask and receive at the same time. So shut that asking off, put yourself in a receiving mode. Dear universe, I'm ready and willing to receive whatever you are willing to show me, as long as it is of love and light and in my best interest. Something along those lines. These cards are jumping today, so the energy is high. All right, and then we will go ahead and get started. Welcome, Kelly, first time from Kansas. Yay! I'm in Kansas too. Bet you know that. Did you know that? I'm in Kansas. I'm in Kansas City, Kansas. I am not. Let me do that. Here we go. The tarot deck that I'm pulling from, that I'm shuffling, that keeps jumping, is Brit's Third Eye Tarot. I really like this. It's got kind of an anime feel to it. Little Spirit just gave me a message and then it's gone because my memory is shit. Spirit, you got to give it to me 2-3 times if you want me to remember it from my brain to my mouth. It'll come back around. See my KC Chiefs cup, Kelly? Woohoo! What? Something, Jane.
Yeah, we lost your voice for a second.
Oh my goodness. See, my internet connection, y'all. Pray for the, okay, let's talk about that. Let's pray to the gods of technology. Are there gods of technology? I bet there are. Are there? There are. Kelly's nodding yes. I'm sure there are. Anyway, that I keep my connection. So Schumann resonance, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I am going to pull some cards. I promise y'all. 8 minutes in, and she's like, damn, she hadn't pulled a damn card. It said tarot in the description. Anyway, the Schumann resonance off the effing chart. So why did I say effing instead of just saying fucking? I've been cussing all morning. Off the charts. The Schumann resonance is basically the heartbeat of Earth, or the natural vibration of planet Earth. And people measure it. And they find correlation between Earth events, between individuals' events, and between what's going on with the vibration of the planet. I heard it was off the charts. I heard we had X flares, which is something that is new to me, which seems to be solar flares on steroids. Best way I can describe it. I don't know too much about it. Just found out about it this morning. So we've got a lot going on. Vibrationally wise. So if you're picking up on any of that, headaches, life seems chaotic, you feel like you're in a high buzzing energy and there's nothing correlating that you can pinpoint as to why, that's probably why. You're probably sensitive to the vibration of Earth. But if you're not feeling anything and you're like, I don't know what this crazy internet lady is talking about, that's fine too. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I am pulling cards, I promise you. When the cards were jumping, when cards jump that much on a consistent basis, to me, it feels like Spirit is just so excited to talk to y'all that it's just like, oh, pick me, and my cards just jump all over the place. So it seems like there's a lot of messages waiting to come through for this joyful bunch on this wonderful Monday morning. And I have my 5 tarot cards, and so let's get started. King of Pentacles makes sense. Mother Earth is bouncing off the chart, and then we get a suit related to Earth energy. Pentacles, Earth energy. King, divine masculine. Look at him. His coffers are full. I wonder where that word comes from. Now I got something else to Google. You see those laurel wreaths up there at the top that kind of look like horns coming out of that big pentacle? My eye is very much drawn to those. Laurel wreaths in the tarot stand for victory, celebration. Most often victory, success, celebration. It's the plants and the wreaths they used to use way back a long time ago to celebrate. So that represents, along with just being king of his finances, is some sort of victory and success. If you have been saying, Spirit, when is my turn gonna come? I see everybody else prospering. I mean, I'm not complaining, but when is my turn? Like, really? Like, no, I'm not talking about the $20 I want on the scratcher ticket. I'm talking about the 20 million you've been owing me since birth. Like, when is my big ticket going to come in? This, to me, this is a sign that for many of us who have been working, doing the work, things are going to shift. I keep getting this message over and over again with individuals and with groups that I read for. And so I think that's why Spirit is pulling my attention to these laurel wreaths this morning. It's about success and it's about victory. And to me, it's like something that you've been working a very long time for. Even though he looks like a young king, he's still a king. And he had to go through all the steps and all of the stages before he could actually sit on the crown. And you know what? Another thing, this is just coming to me. So this is definitely from Spirit. This ain't his money. A king doesn't go out and work the fields and cobble shoes. This ain't his money. This is the money he collects from others. And we can all have this type of dominion over our finances. We were not meant to come here and struggle. Life is supposed to be a journey of joy. And when we say, hey, I could use a little bit of extra money for that vacation and the Lamborghini I want, it's supposed to be easy. It really is. I know some of y'all are like, no, it's not. I don't have gas for my jalopy, and you're talking about Lamborghinis. It's supposed to be easy. It really is. We from Non-Physical said, let me go down there and have an experience. We didn't say, let me go down there and struggle. We didn't say, let me go down there and be persecuted so I can learn a lesson. We said, let me go down there and have an experience, and how we choose to have that experience is completely up to us. And Spirit is telling me today, you're supposed to ask and receive. You're supposed to enjoy success and prosperity. You're supposed to wear the nice fur. I hope that's fake fur. Please be animal friendly. You're supposed to wear the nice outfits. And this money is just money. It just flows to you. It's just a representation of energy. It's not yours. It's not theirs. You're not supposed to work hard for it. You're just supposed to ask and receive Ask and receive. Y'all heard that? Ask and you shall receive. Sound familiar? Anybody? Ask and receive. Anywhere in that scripture, anywhere in that saying that has been repeated for centuries, does it say ask, work hard, then maybe you will receive? No. It says ask and you shall receive. And that's the way it was always meant to be. King of Pentacles, claim that energy, claim your successes, claim your victory, claim the ease that you've been waiting for. It's ready. It's ready. And another thing, Spirit's telling me right now, and I need y'all to have the abundance that you've been asking for because y'all have important work to do. Speaking to all the light workers. I cannot have you. Things are shifting. I told y'all the Schumann resonance, things are shifting. You can feel it if you are a light worker, if you are anywhere near spirituality, even on the peripheral, kind of thinking about it. If you are spiritually curious, you can feel the shift. Things are shifting. And Spirit is saying to you right now, through me, you have purpose. You have things that you said you wanted to come here and do, experiences that you have yet to experience. And a lot of that is being hindered by your own blocking of the prosperity that is coming your way. Spirit right now is saying to all of you light workers, I need y'all to have abundance because you have things to do. I can't have you talking to that person across town if you can't put $20 in your bank account. And I need you in your gas. And I need you to talk to that person across town because you're a light worker. And I'm calling all of my light workers to do this work. So I'm also sending all of my light workers a lot of abundance to get the work done. So yes, you getting in your own way. Okay, let me move on because I'm only got to card number 1, King of Pentacles, but that seemed really important. Somebody needed to hear several of those messages. And then we go right into 2 of Pentacles, another Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, look at her. She looks like a, not ballerina, maybe ballerina. Gymnast. Yeah, I'm thinking gymnast. But then I saw her toe, and that doesn't look like a gymnast toe. It looks like a ballerina toe. But anyway, it doesn't matter. 2 of Pentacles usually represents balance between yin and yang. It's infinite possibilities. 2s sometimes represent choices. I'm not getting a choice vibe for today's reading. I'm getting a balance vibe from today's reading. Balance between physical and non-physical. See all this water back here? Water can also represent spirituality, but look at how the water is. Look at those waves and waves that don't make no sense. You can't have waves coming this way and coming this way at the same time. It just don't make no sense. Maybe that's the chaos of the world right now. The chaos, psychic skills off the Richter. They're so heightened because water represents spirituality, psychic connection, all of those things. And it's interesting that we have so much water represented in a Pentacles Earth card. So I feel like it's the balance between spirituality, which might seem off the chains, heightened, more in tune, more sensitive right now, and the Earth energy. She's still poised, eyes closed, striking the perfect pose. She probably just landed. What are they? Perfect landing. She probably stuck it. She's got, as she was dancing with balls on her gymnastic routine, but she's got all perfect balance between the earth. Her earthly body has to perform in such a way that many humans cannot, but she is perfectly balanced and she looks like she's doing it with ease. So find your balance in the midst of this time, grounding, whatever you do for grounding, do it tenfold if you need it. Some of us are being called to be ungrounded because some of us have been so stuck in our earthly existence, in our earthly worries, that we have left some of our spirituality, and some of us are being called to be a little bit more ungrounded. Everybody, y'all know where you are on that spectrum. Do you need to ground more because things are kind of slipping out and you feel spacey? Or do you feel so stuck in your earthly existence that you need to let go of some of those weights? But whatever it is, find that balance between your spiritual and your earthly pursuits. All right. Interesting. Oh, somebody keeps getting the King of Pentacles in their own readings. Next up, the 4 of Swords. I always call this my take a nap card, and this is perfectly illustrated. I don't know that I've pulled the 4 of Swords from this particular deck, but this is my take a nap card in all the other decks, and this is perfect illustration for that. The 4 of Swords is nap. not sleep, nap. And the reason why is because 4s represent a sense of stability, a sense of resting, obviously, but swords is also your thought processes. So it's taking a rest before your thoughts get overactive, before your thoughts head in the wrong direction, resting to recalibrate, not sleeping, resting, napping, because that indicates that she is ready to get up and go. Usually napping, the take a nap card, it represents a period of pausing, sleeping, resting, but still staying prepared. It's usually represented by a knight in traditional Rider-Waite, a knight in full armor. So he's not in his pajamas, he's still in full armor, he's ready to go. So this is about resting and recalibrating, taking a moment to reevaluate where you are on your path, what you're doing, taking a moment to call your in, really truly sitting in meditation and whatever practice you have, really truly sitting in power is what some practitioners call it, calling all of your energy back to yourself, because I feel like we are going to be called very soon as light workers. Everyone in this room qualifies as that because you are here listening, and that is the type of crowds I attract. So I know that when I say light workers, I'm speaking to each and every one of you, even if you've never been called that before. We are all being called to, again, like I said before, to use, to step up, to be light workers, to lead others, to show others the way. And we can't do that if we're tired. We can't do that if our own personal energy is scattered. So this is also a moment to sit in your power, to rest, recalibrate, and call all of your energy back to yourself so that you can be powerful enough to do what comes next. The earth energies, the frequency being off the chart is just an indication of how amped up things are going to get for us. So make sure you're resting and that you are calling all of your energy back. The next card we have is the High Priestess. Speaking of calling your energy back, she's one of the most spiritual baddies in the deck. I love the High Priestess. The High Priestess sits in front of the veil. That veil represents many things to many different people: conscious, unconscious, physical world, spiritual world, easily accessible knowledge that seems hidden, or certain things that you have to go through to access the knowledge. However, the High Priestess is willing, she has keys, she is willing to give keys, give access, walk you behind that veil to anyone who asks. She is not a bodyguard. She's not a doorkeeper. She is the one that stands there willing and ready to assist you to access everything that you've asked for. So there's no special, you don't have to pay her a fee, you don't have to solve a riddle, you don't have to bring her pretty shiny things in order to get access to the other side of the veil. You only have to ask. And being this High Priestess, this highly spiritual being, is also, second message coming through for this card, telling me that we are all going to step into a heightened level of spirituality, whatever that looks like for us. Watching your psychic, your spiritual abilities expand. Yes, it will feel like a personal expansion, but Spirit right now is saying in my ear, I need you to expand so that others can expand. Your expansion is going to be of benefit to all. So yes, will it benefit you first and foremost? Absolutely, because Spirit can't have psychics out there whose life is in total chaos talking about, let me tell you about your love life. Your abilities are meant to be used for yourself first so that you can get your own affairs in order and help others. Now, sometimes that happens concurrently. I'm witness testament to that. As I get my shit together, I can help others get their shit together. And sometimes that happens concurrently. But in any event, the gifts that are being granted, that you are asking for, that you are gaining access to, is all in an effort to help humankind, to help collective consciousness. So go ahead and step into those gifts. What do you do when you have all of those gifts? Damn, another major arcana, the Magician, y'all. Who knows about tarot? Who can tell me the significance of getting the High Priestess and the Magician side by side? I want to see it over in the chat. I want to see over in the chat interpretations. The Magician, the High Priestess first, and then the Magician. The Magician Can you see it? Is it depicted in this one? It's not necessarily depicted in this card, but look at her power. Look at the power in her hands. She is generating her own power. And I'll tell you where that comes from. That comes from the magician in traditional tarot has all 4 of the tools sitting in front of her. She has I'm gonna mess it up, the wands, the swords, the pentacles, wands, and the cups. I always forget it when I have to name them. Why? Anyway, she has all 4 of those tools sitting in front of her on a table in traditional tarot, which means she has access. She knows how to use all of those tools. She knows how to use everything within her toolkit. But she's standing in a pose where one hand is pointed upward and the other hand is pointed downwards, which is different from the Fool. The Fool also holds a wand, but she has a wand up and down, which means she is able to, again, I'm gonna go back to this balance card. She is able to pull down the spiritual energy from the ethers, using her body as a channel, fashion it and point it down into the earth and ground it in a physically manifested way. That is why she is the magician, because she pulls from what would seem like nothing, but is actually energy. And she physically manifests and creates something in this physical world, which I don't know if anybody told you today, we're all capable of. We're all magicians, but are you using your magician qualities? Are you tapped into your spirituality, your psychic gifts, seeing what's behind the veil, realizing that there is something more than this physical world? Oh, there's something more than this physical world? Yeah, it's called energy. Ooh, I can use energy to create what I want in this physical world? Yes, absolutely. What can I create? Whatever you want. The possibilities are infinite. Whatever you want. What do you want to create? Do you want the fake fur and the pentacles? Do you want to be an athlete? Do you want to sleep all day and have lovely dreams and still have the pentacles? Whatever you want. The magician, step into your power as a magician. Also holding very close your power as the high priestess. 2 major arcana. Major arcana, for those of you who are new to my card reads, major arcana are overarching themes. When I get messages from the major arcana, it means you take this message, you take this, you apply it to your life, and it's going to filter and it's going to cover all areas of your life. The minor arcana, specific to different things we might be dealing with. It's our day-to-day life, not to be discounted. Really, really powerful messages. Stepping into your power, somebody said in chat. Lots of big energy today. Someone pulled a card pull of what do I need to know today? And for today's energy, what they pulled was Death, the Sun, and the Emperor. All major arcana. Big, big energy going on today. Stacey came on camera just to go, oh my God. Yes. Oh, somebody likes y'all could tell what they are? Mm-hmm. My little ear, they glow in the dark too. I'm such a kid. I got them from the kids section at Claire's. Okay, so that's what we have from the tarot. Good messages, big messages. I cannot emphasize this enough because spirit keeps yelling it in my ear because somebody heard me say it, but they didn't hear me say it. Success, victory, claim it. It's yours. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around. Stop blocking your blessings. You're getting in your own way. Yes, you are getting in your own way. It's time for you to claim it. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn. Did I say that earlier? I said full moon. Full moon in Capricorn. My natal moon is actually in Capricorn, so I'm familiar with that energy. The energy of, I have to use my words carefully because if I say it the way the internet say, describe Capricorn energy, I have an allergic reaction to it. Words like hard work, words like patience, I have an allergic reaction to those words. So I'm looking for other words. But Capricorn energy is focused energy. Capricorn energy is staying focused and putting a plan in place despite the reality around you. That's a really good way of putting it. I'm not going to look at what is already manifested and make my plan based on that. I'm not going to make a plan based upon my hourly wage right now if my hourly wage right now is not something that is pleasing to me. I'm going to make a plan based on the hourly wage that is pleasing to me. I am not going to look at this physically manifested world around me and then make my plans based on this physically manifested world around me, because that's old news, because that's me creating off of somebody else's cold porridge. I don't know why Goldilocks just came into my brain right now, but it's time for you to make your own hot porridge and create from there so that you actually like the meal instead of trying to create something from somebody else's. Okay. The deck I'm going to, the reason why I went off on that tangent, y'all, I'm all over the place. ADHD is real. The reason why I went off that tangent, I started talking about the moon because today's the full moon. And I was going to say, and the deck I'm going to, and then I started talking, is Isis, because Isis is goddess of the moon. Isis Oracle, goddess of the moon. What do we have? Y'all, if Spirit is not knocking this over you, I feel like Spirit has a hammer and he's just trying to crack somebody's hard head open because y'all are not listening. Abundance, again, abundance of Sothis. That's how I say it. I might be saying it wrong. In the small print, it says stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. King of Pentacles, abundance. I have pulled this card before, this abundance of Sothis. So that's interesting. Let me find it in the book. Is it the first card in the book? It is the first card in the book. This is a Alana Fairchild deck. And for those of you familiar with Alana Fairchild oracles, that's the definition for the card. That's only 2 pages. And then we go on to the other ones. See, we're still going. We're still going. Yes. And then we're still going. And finally, we have a little incantation. Is that what they call it in this one? Yeah, incantation, which is kind of like some spell work. So I'm obviously not going to read all of that to you. Let me paraphrase. I'm going to read the italicized portion at the top, which it should be like the main points. Let's see. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now. Mm-hmm. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart in this very moment. I want everybody to stop and decide to do that in their heart this very moment, not later, right now. Just take a deep, say it to yourself. I intend to receive abundance. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. I had to sniffle my nose. Yeah, that's a beautiful message. And it feels like a better way of saying what I was trying to convey with this King of Pentacles, but it's the same energy as a reader. It's the same energy. I wish I could convey to y'all. My words are falling short. I wish I could convey to you the energy I'm feeling from Spirit right now regarding abundance, regarding blessings, regarding riches, fortune, fame, because Spirit, from Spirit's viewpoint, Spirit is not saying, oh, look at Jacqueline. She could use a cool million. That would be nice. Spirit can totally say that. But from the energy that I'm feeling right now in this present moment, Spirit is saying, oh, look at Jacqueline. Oh my God, what a light worker. How can I get Jacqueline's energy, presence, message to a lot more people who need to hear it? Oh, it looks like $1 million would benefit us in this moment because Spirit's working with you. And so Spirit is saying that to everyone. It's not a selfish pursuit to want money that you're asking for, to want the success, to want the job change, to want increased income and flow. Because from Spirit's standpoint, Spirit is like, yes, game on, please keep asking for more, because I need you to travel to Egypt. I need you to do that thing you said you've been doing. I need you to open that shop that you said you wanted to open. I need you to do these things because I need you to reach more people. I need you to reach more people because that's doing my work. And that's not only just doing my work, the divine, speaking on behalf of the divine. That's not only doing my work, that's letting you step into the joy and the path that you said you wanted when you came here, the experience. So it's all good. Y'all, if y'all have been asking for money from a selfish pursuit, whatever, Spirit don't care. Spirit's like, yeah, okay, just stop blocking yourself because I got more than enough for all of y'all. And then some. Just stop blocking yourself because I'm ready to shower it on you because you got work to do and you're not going to be doing it with them 2 little nickels you've been trying to rub together in your pocketbook. So just let me step in and help you. Let's see, with your heart open, your many channels ready to receive the influx of abundance and your innate belief that you are worthy to receive, you attract great support from the universe now. I'm just skipping all over. The containers will be created not only from the practical steps that you take, but from the intentions, vibrations, and resonance behind them, which means your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes all count. Remember this, the spiritual with the practical, your thoughts, intentions, attitudes, things that you speak, the unspoken, mixed in with what you're trying to manifest here in the physical world. So it's a blend of both. If your desired abundance is wealth, then start to really shift your identity and thoughts from a place of restrictions to a place of relaxation and willingness to take care of your money so that you create a strong container for the flow of abundance to reach you. I'm gonna read this next part and then we're gonna move on to the next card. If your desire is for a loving soulmate relationship or deeper friendships, becoming more of the person yourself that you wish to experience in others, as well as affirming that which you have value to affirming that you have value and much to offer and are willing and worthy of receiving from others, will create powerful channels through which you can receive the abundance of love and good community that Sothis can bring to you. So most of it is about accepting that it's yours, accepting that you are worthy, moving into that space to receive, because it's not like somebody, it's not like it's not there. It's all there. It's all around you right now. Are you going to allow yourself to receive it? Okay. Let me see. Somebody said something about their brain is on chili peppers. Okay. Someone is also commenting, trying really hard to break out of poverty consciousness and trusting the direction despite the outside circumstances. Okay. Y'all know that Einstein quote, something about if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's the definition of insanity, expecting a different result. I butchered it. But anyway, I'm not Einstein shit. I don't know. But anyway, that's the same thing when it comes to finances. If we keep looking at what, pause for a minute, everybody, look around your room. What do you see? You see furniture. You see some type of electronic device in front of you connecting you to me. Walls, a structure of some sort. Your butt's sitting on something, except for Stacy, her feet are walking on something. All of that is something that has been manifested before by you. By you. Either somebody else manifested and built something, created a house, an apartment, a building, a structure, but you attracted it into your physical world, your reality. You can do that with anything. Right now, some of you are upset at what you have attracted and what you have allowed to materialize in your personal reality. I didn't ask for that. Yes. But if instead of saying, I didn't ask for that, I would never do that. If you start saying, I don't know how I asked for this. Maybe I was asleep when I asked for this. Maybe I was under the influence when I don't know how I asked for this. But if you start saying, I asked for this, I created this, you call your power back as a creator. And then you can really start creating and asking for what you want. But you got to take that first step to say, okay, it was me. All right, it was me. It was me. Okay, where should we go next? Don't tell me because I already know. Where are we at? Oh, it's only 11:38. We got some time. Spirit wants to tell us some things. What does Spirit want to tell us? What does Spirit want to tell us? Angel numbers. I'm going to go to angel numbers. Angel Numbers is a book. I usually don't look at it. Flip to a page that feels good, point to a number, letting spirit guide me. 171, small improvements. And right under small improvements, it says raise the vibe, exclamation point. Your angels ask you to focus on how you can leave everything you interact with better than how you found it. Be it a piece of trash you pick up on a walk, a coworker you compliment, or a problem you were able to solve for someone. Find ways to leave the world a little better. Small improvements. And as we've outwardly focused on making the world a little better place, what small improvements can you make on yourself to make yourself feel a little bit better? Can you say something nice to yourself that you don't often say? Give yourself a compliment in the mirror. Do something nice for yourself. Take a walk instead of watching Netflix for the 10th episode of the 4th season that you're currently on. That might be me. Can you do something nice for yourself as you're also focusing on small improvements for the world as a whole? Okay. Yes. Someone over there in the chat is talking about manifesting a new place to live. And you hold the vision of that new place until it becomes a reality. You hold the vision of whatever you are asking for. Whatever you are asking for, Lamborghini, Idris, beach vacation, whatever you are asking for, you hold that vision. You pay no attention to your current surroundings. And then you don't just sit back and wait, because everything, ask and it is given, not ask, wait, there's a holding period, probationary period, and then it's given. Ask and it is given, which means whatever you just asked for in your brain, whatever you were thinking of when I was throwing out those crazy things, it's already given. It's already given. You asked for it in your brain and spirit said, here it is. Your only job is getting out of the way of your manifestation. Whatever you are doing, you're doing something. I don't know what it is. I would if I was one-on-one with you. But whatever you're doing that's blocking that blessing, your only job is to work on removing those blocks, not work on manifesting it, not work on anything. All you got to do is remove the blocks because it's already there. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, how do you really know how to get out of your own way? It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody, but most of us have a clue of what we're doing. Most of us have a clue of where to start. Is it self-love? Do you feel good about yourself when you wake up? Or do you feel like, oh shit, I've really fucked up a bunch of shit in my life and that's why I'm where I am? That's not true, that's a lie. Some work on self-love if that's your option. If you kind of know where to start, you just intuitively know and start down that path, and other things will open up, and other things. It's a never-ending process. There's always more work to be done. But Brianna, that's one place to start. You kind of already know. Do I feel good about myself? And maybe I just feel really sucky about the economy and the things that are going on in the world. Okay, well then I need to shift to a higher perspective and see things the way spirit sees things. So it kind of depends on where you are. Maybe you're working on self-love. Maybe you're working on expanding your ability to see things out of spirit's eyes. Whatever it is, it's going to be personal to each person. And that's where I think I'm kind of on my soapbox, but I'm gonna go for just one more minute. That's where I think a lot of the manifestation videos and things that are out on the internet are very, very helpful if you already know where you're going and what you're working on. But to go onto YouTube and listen to someone say, you can have $1,000, instant manifestations are possible by the end of this week, just do these 3 things. Those 3 things only if you're in the same vibration of that person that did those 3 things. But most of us aren't. So you can take those 3 things and apply them where you need, but you're not going to have the exact same results. Everything needs to be on a personal level. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that because I can talk about that for hours. This is the card I pulled from it's card number 51. Look at the imagery. I love the imagery on these cards because there's so many messages. So I'm gonna let y'all look at that and see if you get any personal messages, and then I'll go to the book. See that full moon out there? The velvet curtains, that's what's drawing my attention because the curtains are purple. I like that. I mean, there's all kinds of things. A bird with a letter, the letter's tied shut. A telephone. Why do we need a bird with delivering a message if we have a telephone? That's what I really want to know. Okay, 51. I hope maybe some of y'all were looking at that and some message or symbol jumped out and had some personal meaning. That's why I held the card up for so long. This one, haha. And I just said, I hope it has a personal meaning or a message to you. Guess what this card is? Messages, deadlines, and anticipation. Messages, deadlines, and anticipation. There's a quote and it says, waiting, waiting, waiting. All my life, I've been waiting for my life to begin, as if somehow my life was ahead of me and that someday I would arrive at it. That, I believe, is an author, Cameron Manheim. That's just a quote. Okay, here's the card's message. Waiting for a message to arrive can bring anxiety, fear, hope, good news or bad news, acceptance or rejection. A ticking clock counts down the time remaining. A young woman has been waiting anxiously, and the sleeping dog suggests that she has done so for some time. Y'all thought that was a cat. So she's been there so long that her dog fell asleep. The phone is silent, and the bouquet of roses suggests a previous response was received, but from whom? The same sender or someone else? Either way, the anticipated answer finally arrives, but by now the clock indicates that the hour has passed. Just in time or too late? The process of waiting for a response isn't merely one of passing the time patiently. The immediacy or tardiness of the response may also provide some insight beyond the message itself. A deadline imposed may be tied to a condition or ultimatum. Is there flexibility, or has the opportunity been lost? I want to go back to the process of waiting for a response isn't merely one of passing the time patiently. And that is one of the biggest shifts in my practice, is to stop waiting patiently, as in sitting and doing nothing. And what I do is I call it waiting actively, which means I'm asking. I know Spirit said that when I ask, it's immediately available. If it's not immediately available, what can I do to make my vibration line up with that which I'm asking for? So while I'm waiting, I'm actively trying to make sure that I'm a vibrational match to whatever I'm asking for. I'm not just waiting and doing nothing. I'm actively waiting. So that has truly shifted my manifestation. My manifestation game. I upped my game, y'all. Oracle of Visions. That's what that one was. Let's see. I think we had time for a couple more. Message to all projectors. Yes, about the waiting. Waiting, but if you are waiting, what can you do to raise your vibration? What can you do to raise your vibration? To be more in alignment with whatever it is that you are asking for. And most often, it's about having more fun. It's about connecting. It's not about working harder. It's about allowing more. I'm going to Dragon Path Oracle now, and I feel like there are, oh, well, no wonder. I'm like, why are all the cards trying to jump out right now? Like all of the cards are trying to jump out. And then I remembered who I had in the audience, and I'm like, oh, no wonder. We have a very, very in-tuned dragon in our audience today. And so I pick up the deck, and all the dragons in the deck want to talk to my dragon friend. That's what it is, but I pulled just one. All right. I have to find this. This is 17. These are all Roman numerals. 17. It is 17. Let me show you the dragon. Actramus, Actramus. That's how I'm going to say it. Actramus. Pretty green dragon. I wonder what their message is, because I don't know this dragon. Let me show you the page so you know what I'm reading. I'm reading this quote right here, and then we'll paraphrase the definition. Integrate the higher vibrations within your work and life. Didn't I just talk about Raising your vibration to the level of that of what you are asking for. Let's see what this dragon has to say about that. Actramus connects with the Arcturian civilization, that makes sense, the peacekeepers of the galaxies. This beautiful dragon announced himself to me, this is the author speaking, by stating, I am the dragon Actramus of the 7th golden ray dimension. I am king to the Atlantean dragons, makes sense why you showed up, who were 7th dimensional but chose to work with the 5th dimensional beings of Atlantis and oversee the raising of their vibration to the 7th dimensional. So we have these 7th dimensional beings working with 5th dimensional beings with the sole purpose of raising them from the 5th dimension to the 7th dimension. So this is all about how do we get civilizations, groups of people, individuals to raise their vibration. If Actramus has joined your reading today, heed his words. Quote, the time has come for you to begin integrating with seventh dimensional golden ray energy. I don't know what that is, y'all Google it. I'm sure it's out there because it's very specific, all capitalized. 7th dimensional golden ray energy, and initiate the process of anchoring its frequency into your being. This will enable you to shift the old layers of 3D energy and release it naturally. It heralds the next phase of your incredible journey. Y'all, that's probably, I'm gonna post that card later, because with everything that's going on with the Schumann resonance and everything that's going on with all of us collectively, that seems like a very timely message. Integrating 7th dimensional golden ray energy. I'm gonna Google that too. Okay, the last little portion, I guess I am gonna read the whole thing instead of paraphrasing. The last little thing says, holding a clearer vibration allows us to view the world without judgment, be at ease with ourselves, and let go of negativity. I'm gonna read that one more time and I'm gonna add in an extra statement. Holding a clearer vibration allows us to view the world without judgment, be at ease with ourselves, let go of negativity, and holding a clearer vibration also allows us not to be fixated on, weighed down by what is already manifested. Remember when we talked about stop looking at what's already manifested and keep your focus on what you want to manifest? That's what holding a clearer vibration is. It lets you let go of everything that's in this world around you and really focus on what it is you want. By accepting Actramus into your life, you are acknowledging you are ready to shift old DNA coding and integrate the higher vibrations into your life. Who is ready for some of that dragon energy? Me. Okay. 9 minutes left. I'm going to give y'all, I'm going to lighten the mood a little bit. Rowan found a green dragon for us. That's pretty badass. Gonna lighten the mood a little bit. Spirit, what else do you need to tell us? Maybe in a different way so that we can really hear it. It's that one. I'm going to my Rebel deck, the Oracle with Attitudes. Okay, this is going to tie back into our, remember that take a nap card that I pulled earlier? Spirit is saying in a different way, because some of y'all weren't listening when I pulled 4 of Swords. Get some fucking sleep. Are you listening now? Because Spirit's talking to you. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you are freaking tired. I'm sorry, fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Who wasn't listening the first time and Spirit had to really call you out with it? Face to pillow now. And every time I give a message about rest, it's not rest for some of y'all is rest for the sake of rest. That I was going to say it wasn't. Spirit corrected me in the moment. Some of y'all is rest for the sake of rest because you've been burning the candle at both ends, because you have been doing too much in the physical world to enact a change. And you need to rest because you've just been doing too much and your physical body needs rest. However, many of us need rest for that same reason, but also an additional layer, an additional reason for the rest is because you are being called, you are going to be called to a lot of increased action and higher vibrations. Higher vibrations, until we acclimate to them, higher vibrations can take a toll on us. So let's say from 3 to 5 p.m., you are just, woo, you are high vibing, the moon is in, you are talking to friends, you are just in a really high vibe, but you're not used to being that high vibing. You're not used to being that happy. Isn't that crazy? We all came here to be happy, but some of us are not used to maintaining happiness for that long of a time. And so after that really brief 2 hours of time, when you're actually happy and joyful, y'all need to do more of that. Like for real, spirit is in my ear. Like, why are y'all not happy and joyful all the time? So you spend 2 hours in this happy, joyful, high vibration. And then afterwards you're like, oh, I think I need a nap. Yeah, because you're not used to being happy, because you're not used to that high vibration. You're not used to joy. So a lot of times this sleep is because spirit is trying to move you to a higher vibration. And in order for you to be able to acclimate to that, you're in the high vibration, you need to rest. Go back to the high vibration, rest. Pretty soon you're going to acclimate where you can be and stay in that high vibration, where you can be happy all the time like you intended to be, and it won't be so taxing on your physical body. But get some sleep. If you're being called to rest, get some sleep, because what comes next from that high vibration is all the things you've been asking for, is all the work that you said you wanted to do joyfully. And you can't do that if you're tired, and you can't do that if your energy is all over the place, and you can't do that if you're pulling on low energy vibrations instead of the higher ones. Okay. Let's see, do we want to close it out with another card? Do I have yep, we are. We got 5 minutes left. And of course, I'm going to go to the unicorns. Tarot unicorns and coffee. I did not have coffee yet. I need to have coffee to make it a trifecta. But we are going to go to Oracle of Unicorns and get a last quick message. Are we going to get one message or two? I think we're going to get two. Actually, I have these 3 cards I want to all play, so these might just be really quick overviews. First card is a curse word. I'm going to let y'all read it because I can't say it. It makes me vomit in my mouth. I'm allergic to it. But isn't that a beautiful, unicorn? At night, nightfall, which would indicate that they only need to wait until the sun comes up. It's not very long. Pause before you take action. That's also 4 of Swords. Trust that divine timing is at work. That's about when you trust that divine timing is at work, you stop looking at the world around you and you start focusing on what you've been asking for. Be, I'm going to say it, patient and play whilst you wait. And play whilst you wait. Why? Because playing, joy, imagination, laughter, creativity, painting, art, singing, all of those things, play is raising your vibration. That's why it says play while you wait. It's not about playing while you wait just for the sake of playing. It's about you don't listen when I tell you to raise your vibration. So let me tell you in a different way. Just go play. Oh, you mean playing raises my vibration? Spirit's like, God damn it. Yes. Will you just go play? That's what I've been trying to tell you to do. Yes. So playing while you wait is raising your vibration while you wait. It's raising your vibration to what you've asked for so that it can come in faster. Celebration. Remember the first card I pulled had those wreaths? Victory, success, celebration. Isn't that a pretty? Look, full moon. Full moon. And in the small print, it says a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievement. And the third card, now that is a badass unicorn. If I was a unicorn, I would date him. That's a badass unicorn. Strength. This challenge will make you strong. Through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. Look for the gifts in this situation. So not all of us are going to walk around feeling all flowery and light and ready to fly into the full moon. Some of us are like, that was some very nice messages, Valerie, but as soon as I get off this call, I got shit to deal with in my life. This message is for you. Strength. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation, whatever situation. Even has a purple eye. When I come back as a unicorn, you're going to be my boyfriend. I just putting you on notice. He even has purple eyes. Look for the gifts in the situation. Whatever you are dealing with, there are gifts. There is something that you can benefit from. Look for that. All right. Right on time. We got 1 minute left. So I do want to remind you that we are doing full moon meditation today, later on today. It's on Meetup. Please join if you feel so inclined. It is donation only. It's $11.11 if you care to donate. If you're unable to donate, please still join. No one will be turned away for lack of donation. Then we have our Wednesday morning meditations. And then other than that, I will see you back here next week. I love you all. Please take these messages. Please use them to be manifestors, to create your life, to focus, to clear whatever you need to do. You are not meant to just muggle through this life and deal with something other people have manifested. So take back your power, be creators, be manifestors. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope these messages help you. Go create something magical this week. Be the magician of your lives. Bye, everyone. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Oh, Kitty.